Hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to South Park: The Stick of Truth. In the last video, we managed to get through a rather traumatizing event, which I thankfully censored out. Please do not strike me down, YouTube, please. But now we're trying to help out the girls so they can join our little game. But in order to do that, we need to get into we need to go through the abortion clinic so that way we can get the files we need. Now, this is another area where it's like, how did they even get away with this? Basically, it's South Park, right? I mean, like they can get away with a good amount of stuff. If the last segment is anything to go by. So, what I just picked up was basically some doctor's gear, and that is what we're going to be needing for this next little bit here, because like after a certain point we will no longer be needing it. But I figured that I would just get rid of the girl disguise just in case. Well, actually, no, because I don't really like using it. I just don't like that particular segment. Like, I get why we're doing it, but that doesn't necessarily mean, like, oh, dear God, here we go again. So, just looking through the files and getting everything that we need. But, of course, Randy's here because dude loves to follow conspiracy theories or something like that. So, this will be a one-time only area, so don't worry too much about that. Though, if you are interested, there is a one-time only gym Pokemon if you want to get it. But like I said, I'm not going for all of the gym Pokemon. I just figured that I'd get rid of the, I would collect the one-time only things. Also, that was a funny joke about the ESRB. because, I mean, come on. It is South Park. They're going to do something unhinged, you know? And I got freaking armed guards over here. But, hold up. Sorry, I need to take a swig of water. My throat's killing me. Don't really know why. Oops. He's actually going to be around at the end of the segment, so. And, yeah, apparently you, snort the, dust like drugs. And here is where, taking advantage of, your environment comes incredibly handy. Because by, making noise in the floors, you can actually get rid of the Nazi zombies, which, you know, which sometimes can work, but but ultimately you will have to fight that one dude, which isn't that bad, thankfully. Though I would, as a precaution, just make sure, make sure that you have, you got range stuff that can actually do shit. But we won't be holding on to the to the man bear pig claw forever. In fact, as soon as I get into that pouch, we'll be getting our brand new weapon that I always love to use at this point in the game, the razor. And also around here, I realized I was taking for frickin' ever, so I just had to speed it up for you guys. So don't worry too much about that. Well, anyway, so now we have the main reason that we need to keep the doctor's uniform on. Which, as soon as I get in there... Yeah, remember what the doctor did to us? Well, we pretty much need to do the same thing to Randy. And, it is kind of fucked, so... Yeah, you know. I don't know what happens if you don't show up with a with a with a doctor suit on, but I'm pretty sure that they just come in and kill him and you, which they also do if you fail this segment. And you better remember how this segment goes, because it will come up near the end of the game. I am not joking. Okay, so it's split into 3 phases. One is to carefully time the syringe. You need to make sure that it's right down the middle. Otherwise it's a no-go. So sorry, the recording may be a little longer. I don't know what the hell happened. So anyway, you need to spread the legs. That's the best I can put it, like, without getting demonetized. And well, actually I'm not partnered, so it doesn't matter. Now, then you need to suck, which as soon as you hit a snag, immediately hit the other side. Sorry, the friggin' things here. I'm getting all kinds of flustered because I need to, actually get this done and over with. But yeah, whatever. So now we don't need to worry about the doctor uniform. We can go back to whatever outfit we want, and you already know which one I'm gonna pick. Now, when we head out the door, we are introduced to a one-time enemy, and Butters will come back. Now, I don't use Butters throughout most of the game, except for one segment during the finale. So, I'm just immediately gonna switch to Kyle, and you'll see pretty much why I love to use Kyle. But anyway, so yeah. Since it's an abortion clinic, we get to fight zombie fetuses, which is all kinds of fucked up. Like, it's fucked up, but it's funny, But anyway, so switching over to Kyle now. Yeah, I managed to cut out a little bit more than I needed to for the thing. So anyway, here we go. Rain of Arrows. This ability is why I love using Kyle, because this thing does a crap ton of damage, and I believe it can do bleeding. At least I think it can. But anyway, so with the segment we did like a minute ago, that will appear once near the end of the game, and you will need to remember how it goes. So during the first segment, you need to make sure that the syringe is right down the middle. During the second segment, you need to make sure that the legs are spread apart. That's the best way that I can put it. And third is the vacuum. Whenever that is you need to hold it to either the left or the right, and immediately once that thing is snagged, go to the other side. Don't wait and dick around. Just immediately do it, or else you will fail. Right? So, anyway. And also what crossed my mind is, technically, sorry, it is a very last year thing to do and is rather sensitive, so I'm just gonna shut up. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth about it before I get myself into any more trouble than necessary. So, But anyway, this particular segment of the game is not very long. Like, there are a few what the fuck moments here, but it's not insufferable. if that makes any kind of sense. But you know, and this really tests out all but one of your natural abilities, which I actually kind of like. You know, like it because like you're putting everything that you've learned up until this point to the test, and you need to realize what's good and what isn't. So that's always pretty awesome. And wasn't sure what I did here, at least for this one, but I think what I did was oh yeah, I did a power potion. Or not a power potion. I think it was a strength potion. Basically, what that does is that it buffs up my my attack and defense. So, you know, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, with Kyle, these things are like not a problem whatsoever. And I believe well, almost we're almost at the we're almost at the game's level cap. I'll explain that in a second, because right now we have we have the boss of this quote unquote dungeon. Because if I had to compare some of the segments of this game, they're like dungeons. You know, the first time in the school, the Inn of the Giggling Donkey, the spaceship, the gnome segment, and of course this. Though we will go to an actual dungeon later, so you know, that's pretty cool. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Shit. God freaking damn it! Why did I forget? Well, I guess I can, you know. Well, actually, no, wait. Actually, oh wait. Actually, there's something kind of funny about this. So, when you beat the boss, you can get an achievement for farting on it. I'm not kidding. That's actually a thing. Okay, so typically what you do for this fight is that you need to target the umbilical cord. That is, and the reason that you do that is because it will heal the giant fetus, right? So because of that, you need to get rid of that thing first. Once that's done, just burn and bleed it until it's dead. And of course, Kyle's rally ability doesn't help either. Well, it doesn't hurt, I should say. But anyway, so now that that's done, we just need to head on back to the girls and see where things go from there. Kyle's basically what I do. It's like, oh, come on! And since I thought that the girls wasn't that far away, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go walk straight through. Though I could have edited out, but, you know, like, I want to get everything to at least, 20 minutes or so. But, yeah, anyway. So, one last thing with this, though. So, apparently, it's in French, which is kind of dumb. I mean, like, I guess that, you know, like a rule of three, you do three things for the girls, like, the help, but I just don't really get it, man. Anyway, so, now that that's out of the way, we can go up to the mayor and finally and finally start her side quest, which is basically beat up all the bums in the town. Now, I already took care of most of them during the sewer segment, and there are three, or not three. Was there? No. There was four during the sewer, and there was one by Kenny's house. I already took care of all of those, so there's only two segments left. One is by the U storage facility, which is, if you go to the far right, inside of a truck. Now, I also edited out the fight because it's pretty simple. There's nothing, like, it's very early game stuff, plus it had a very long pause, so I figured, may as well not show you guys that. But there's one more, and you can encounter this as early as your first wild encounter with elves during the very beginning of the game. So what you need to do is go over to the very first. Well, you just need to head to the bus stop, right? Now you go over here, right up there, and over to the right. Butters will have some colorful commentary on the whole thing, and I believe Stan will too, or not Stan, Kyle, but I don't know for certain. But yeah, like, we could have taken care of these guys as soon as we were allowed to roam the town. But I think that it's a better idea to come back with Kyle, because he has an ability that can, well, like, the freaking rain of arrows that will, like you see this, like, it two shots almost anything. So just one of those and you're golden. So so now that that's done, we can head on back to the mayor, finish up our side quest, and then, go from there. Well, actually, I did want to mention something that was that I've been meaning to talk about for a little while, but I just don't know how to say it without spoiling. You know what I mean? But yeah, oh well. So, okay, so I have been meaning to do years ago, I wanted to do a cosplay, right? I'll give you that. It is a cosplay, but I've been having such a difficult time just getting things in order. Like, I don't really know. Like, I didn't really know where to start. So, it's been on the back burner for a very long time. So, yeah. Anyway. Now, I do have a means to actually make it, but like, I still need to get through with 3D modeling a certain part, and It is taking me a long time, but that's because I want to make sure that this is done right. So, yeah, like if you're... Hold on. Sorry, I need to put my leg down. Like, if you... Freaking planes. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, like, if you are excited for that as much as I am, then I hope you stick around, and please try to bear with me for a minute, and please try to bear with me so that way I can, actually, I can actually get this thing done, because 3D modeling takes a long time, but, yeah, anyway, so, back to the story real quick. So basically the guys, well, they're trying to read the new kid, right? Excuse me. So basically, no one in South Park really knows how to speak French, or like there's no French class here. So they'll, damn it, I can't talk today. Long and short of it, you need a passport in order to head up to Canada. So that way you can get the documents translated. And this is where it takes a long time in order to get things done. Now, this particular segment here is going to be the last part for the video, and rightfully so, because it's because it's pretty disturbing, So, okay, so I was tempted to skip that, but I really couldn't. So, you're practically forced into doing all of this, so I figured just get it out of the way. There's just get out of the way, rip the band-aid off, and just get on with your frickin' day, And yeah, it turns out that the dude isn't even the real Photo Dojo operator, though I believe he comes back in the sequel. I believe so, anyway. Now, what I probably should have done was use my knives, but I mean, then again, rain of arrows, and this dude has no armor. Well, anyway, so as the battle comes to an end and we get our passports, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. The next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers, and I have full confidence that we can hit it by the end of the month. So until next time, Celestial Goons, remember, reach for the stars.